Hello everybody, and welcome to another Kaldheim draft here on the channel. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell so you get notified when I post future videos, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with your questions and feedback. You can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas, and if you want to support my content directly, you can do so via the Patreon at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. All patrons gain access to my card-by-card grade spreadsheet for Kaldheim and some other cool stuff. But let's start things off here and see what we're working with. Okay, so looking at the rare slot, we see Old Growth Troll, which is a really good card. It does ask you to be heavier green. You would need to have like 10 green sources, but if you can facilitate that, it's just a really good card. It's not always going to be cast on turn 3. You think, oh, 3-drop, but it's generally going to be like a 5-drop, sometimes even a 6-drop, but it's worth it. So I'm going to put that here. I actually honestly haven't played very many white decks, B. Willis, so I can't really say. It's kind of bizarre. I haven't gotten to play the aggressive white decks yet. Thanks, Brian O'Cheese. But yeah, I think we're going to take the Old Growth Troll. It's just Troll. It's just so much more powerful than a lot of the other things that we have going on in this pack. Furia is really good, but it does require 2 colors. Old Growth Troll is not perfectly flexible. It requires you to be like 10 green sources, but Furia requires you to be exactly black-white. This card I haven't gotten to play with, but it got played against me and it wasn't great. I think in the commons, Squash is decent. Iron Verdict's good in blue-white, and then there's a Snow-Covered Island. But I'm fine starting off with a heavy green card. Following that off, I would love to play my Old Growth Troll, and Serof's Packmate is a heck of a common. It's one of the best commons. Just gets you a built-in 2-for-1. Heavy green decks are going to be pretty solid with Old Growth Troll, and Serof's Packmate is another incentive. Other than that, the land is not something I'm going to take early, especially when I have a green card. Agar does good work. It's one of the scariest cards to see on turn 3. It just makes it like every time you play a creature, you just expect it to get like squashed, and then they draw a card and just feels itself. No, Berserker can also be pretty good. It's not that hard to find a way to buff its power. Bergstrider's been impressive. Ice Tunnel is a pretty cool land because blue and black are 2 of the colors that care about snow the most. Mistwalker has been overperforming from what I've heard. I still haven't played it a ton, but I do like the Packmate, so we're going to easily jam the Packmate. If the Packmate weren't in the pack, it gets a lot trickier. I might take Agar because it's such a high upside card, but then again, there is a Mistwalker, which is a monocolored card. Hey, Heitu, how's it going? If I was really pressed, I would probably take the Mistwalker. Okay, so we have 2 great cards in green. And we have the option to take a Struggle for Skemfar or a Snow-Covered Forest. Green is the color that cares about snow the most, so Snow-Covered Forest is actually a really high priority in this sort of deck. I think I take Snow-Covered Forest here over every green common except for Struggle and Serof's Packmate. Because if I am a heavy green deck, I'm going to struggle to get removal spells sometimes, and Struggle is very, very powerful. For that, it works really well with the Troll and the Packmate. I would love to take the Forest. I find that I always have enough playable, so taking a pick off to get a Forest it would be okay maybe, but if I wasn't taking the Struggle, I would take the Forest, I think, because I already have 2 great green cards, and the Forest is a real card in the green decks. And after that, I would maybe take Squash, Kai's Onslaught, but pretty easy Struggle here. We haven't picked a second color yet. We're still just chilling on that decision. Okay. So we have a little bit of a decision point here. The green cards in the pack, there is Fall of the Imposter, which can do good work. There is Icehide Troll, and there's Jesperus Sentinel. I don't love the Sentinel. I haven't gotten to play with it, really. I don't think it's a card that I love playing with, because it's just kind of a do-nothing on its own. Icehide Troll is really good if you get enough snow lands. It's one of the reasons why I like Snow-Covered Forest is a good pickup. But I don't have any snow lands right now. Then there's Fall of the Imposter, which can be pretty good, but it's a little bit clunky, especially if I am in a really heavy green and I can't cast it early. I think right now it's between the Icehide Troll and then this like Snowland, which does enter tapped, which I don't love. I could just take the Icehide Troll, but it doesn't work very well if I get cut out of green. I think I'm going to take it, though. It's not that bad if I don't have enough Snowlands. And I like just taking every green card. It was between that and the land, but I don't love playing a tapped land in my deck that kind of cares about casting spells on curve a little bit. And the troll can be okay, and taking it might make people less likely to take snow lands. It's tricky though, and I don't know my second color. We just get to take another Packmate here. What an incredible card. After that, I would take Gladewalker just to stick to green. So far, so good with this pack. After this, I would go with that card, and then, I don't even know, maybe I would speculate on a Dragger Recruiter or a Lithiara Kinseeker, I don't know. This pack gets a lot worse. Maybe I would speculate on Axe Guard, though I don't really want red 2-drops in my triple green deck. Okay, so... Well, looking at this pack, there is a pretty clear best card. I think Augury Raven's pretty good. Then there's also just a Ravenous Lindworm, as I said, like a nice top-end card. I don't love Knotfold Recluse. Honestly, the Lindworm is probably defensible here because I don't really necessarily want to move into blue. Blue doesn't complement green all that well if you're not doing snow things, and I do have some snow, but not any snow lands yet. I could see taking the Lindworm here. I'm just going to keep taking all the green cards. Lindworm is a pretty solid pickup. It's just a nice top-end card. Exactly, Brino Cheese. It's just a nice upside to have. Gladewalker is going to be the pick now. Pretty powerful to have the ability to move the counter around. The Funeral Longboat is a card that I could play, but I like just keeping up with the Gladewalker pick. We are seeing some blue stuff. It's not particularly good blue. This card's decent, but I don't really want non-green 2-drops, which is another reason why Gladewalker is good, because it's one of the few green 2-drops. Okie doke. And now I think we're probably going to play blue. I guess it doesn't really fit our beatdown plan, but the next best card is Broken Wings, and this card is one of the best commons in the set as well. Just a heck of a card, and it doesn't matter if you miss on mana for a little bit. Wild to see this here, and passing up Broken Wings doesn't send any bad signals or anything. But yeah, so far so good this pack. There's a Craven Hulk. If I wanted another 4-drop, I kind of have a lot of 4-drops. I could take the Knotfold Recluse because it does hit relatively hard. I don't think I'm going to play a double splash. I don't think I need another 4-drop. I kind of already have 4-drops on lock, so let's just keep taking green cards. Ooh, So there's another Ravenous Lindworm, which is just another massive body. There's also Mistwalker. I don't think I want too many Lindworms. Bind the Monster could also be fine, because blue-green tends to struggle with removal. And I can slot that into my curve sometime. I'm going to take the bind. It could be incorrect, but, you know, it's probably not incorrect by much. Because, again, blue-green sometimes just doesn't have enough removal spells, and these are both pretty good removals. Now I will take Master Scald. I don't have any artifacts or enchantments yet, but I think it's the best card in this pack. I don't think I'm going to want Undersea Invader. Yespera Sentinel, sure. Maybe if we get enough 2-drops, we'd want it. Cavalry. Yeah, we're not going to want aggro cards that aren't green. It's just hard to cast them. Well, we're battling for the Packmate again. I'm not going to maybe get there on Icehide Troll. I forget exactly what I took it over. I took it over a red-green dual land, so I'm not like feeling bad about that because it looks like blue was open. Getting a late Behold. Maybe they just don't value it properly. Serulf's Packmate's pretty good though. Pretty good. I think it's better than taking another Behold. I could still abandon blue. Like, my deck is still like pretty much everything. Packmate's just such a beating. Getting a 3 of them is really, really good. This is both colors. I'm not going to worry about getting the Icehide Troll maximized. What would I take after this? Maybe I would take Behold, because it is just such a good card. But yeah, pretty nice pickup here. Oh, hello there. I may choose a creature. I will look at the top card. I may cast creature spells of the chosen type. So I have 1 worm. I have 3 wolves, a couple trolls, and a shapeshifter. So I could name wolf and have 4 cards to hit with this. That's pretty good. All on a changeling. I'm sure there's some people that are like, why aren't you going to take Marite? One thing about Marite is that, oh, trolls are warriors, but yeah, they're like, that's still only 3 types and there's 3 pack mates. But one thing about Morite, or Morit, or however you say it, is you kind of have to have something good to copy. I do have Serulf's pack mate, which is a good card to copy. But the other problem is that being double blue makes it a lot harder for my deck that's just so heavy green. Just having 2 blue sources is much less reliable. And Realm Walker is a great green card. And again, I don't have to be blue, though we are seeing some good blue cards. Okie doke. I like Snakeskin Veil here. It gives me a nice little interactive piece against removal. Yeah, I think this is better than Augury Raven. Again, I'm so heavy in green here. I have an old growth troll that pays me off for being like a 10 or even 11 green source deck. That taking like random cards in a second color is not a high priority. Well, if you put it this way, where there's no other options, I guess I can be convinced. So my most likely second color is still blue. I have a bind and a behold. And I got that behold pretty late. I don't have a ton of snow, so Bergstrider's not looking great. So I probably want the Augury Raven. Just logicking through it. Squash would be fine if I really wanted more removal in red. But one of the things red does is have good early drops, and I'm not going to be able to use those because of my heavy commitments elsewhere. So I'm going to pass up on the Squash. Squash is also not good. I have 1 changeling. It's not as good when you don't have changelings to go with it, or things like that. Okay, there's Inga, which doesn't work particularly well with my deck. It's decent with struggle sometimes. Like, that's cool. Can be cool. Like, you trade a creature off and then struggle, fight this into a 4/4, but that's kind of niche as well. I think this is just another Augury Raven. Honestly, Grizzled Outrider is interesting because it does fill a 5-drop slot. It's a 5-mana 5/5, but a 3/3 flyer can be really good as well. And this might even wheel. It's not like a high priority card or anything. Now I've got a tricky pick. I could go for the Snakeskin Veil or the Elderleaf Mentor. Let's put back in some of these blue cards. I have a lot of 4-drops, so I think I just go for the Snakeskin Veil. I'm not going to have enough Snowlands to enable the Troll, unfortunately. Mistwalker's also got some potential. Because it does also work with my other Changeling stuff. I'm just going to keep taking the green cards. I'm trying to make sure I don't have any cards that are overly reliant on me having blue. Like, I can foretell these cards. This card I can cast in the mid-game. And Veil's a card that seems pretty good with, like, my beefy threats. Like, they have to interact with them or they die. Probably not going to try and play the second bind, but maybe I will. Rune of Might, that's a good one. Works well with my big creatures. Masked Vandal. It's a card that I would like. I have a lot of creatures and gives me some more interaction, but Rune of Might's just quite good, I think. Making this trample, making these trample can be just really a game changer. I could take Broken Wings and main deck that. Could also take Notvold Recluse, but I'm hoping not to play a 4/2. I already have one that I'm hoping not to play. I guess I'll take this. I don't think I'm going to need Scorn Effigy. I'll take another rune. Interesting deck here. Late white cards. It's best of one, Herbert. I could see main decking the Canopy, though. Wow, late Cole. We'll rare draft here for the building of the collection. It fills the vault faster. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Oh, baby. Cosima, God of the Voyage. This is a sweet card. I'm not sure how good of a fit it is for my deck, but I think I just put it in on raw power level. Put a Voyage counter. If you don't return to the battlefield, then you just draw a bunch of cards. There's also Blizzard Brawl, which is a good fit for my deck. But blue has seemed open from both sides, so supplementing our cards with a Cosima should be good. Just an alternate win condition for our deck. The only other option really is Blizzard Brawl. I think I'm not going to take Augury Raven over Cosima, and I want to try Cosima out anyway, so nice little pickup there. That was a long sound effect. I'll take Horizon Seeker, fine green 3-drop. I can then double spell with it on turn 4. This pack isn't going to be as interesting because we already have our colors picked. I do like Demon Bolt though. Getting a Masked Vandal is nice. I really wanted this. Now my Realm Walker can name Wolf and it can hit Guardian. Either any of my pack mates or my Masked Vandal, so that's pretty good. And now a Mistwalker. The problem with Mistwalker is casting it might be a tricky proposition. There's also a Grizzled Outrider. How much do I just want a 5-mana 5/5 in this deck? Probably would be pretty good. This card just blanks everything on the ground and can chip in though. It also works with my Realm Walker. And I've wanted to get more experience with it. People have been giving this really high marks. I really want to get more experience with this card, so I'm going to take it here. I think Grizzled Outrider's a fine pickup there too. Now I can get a Lindworm. A second Lindworm isn't the end of the world. The one reason I didn't take the other one earlier is because I figured I could get another one later, and we did. Works well with our Rune of Might. Snakeskin Veil to protect it. Also good with the Bind the Monsters, gaining some life. I don't love the 3/3 Scry 3. It's kind of like Octo Prophet from M20, which wasn't great. Just going to take the Lindworm. I'm trying to be heavy green still. Now a Glade Walker. This deck is looking real good. We're going to get to use the Troll to good effect here. Oh, another Glade Walker. Sign me up. Goldane pick is good with Rune of Might, but nothing else in our deck, so we're going to pass up on it. And this Realm Walker is looking real good, naming Wolf. Ooh. Raven Wings. Could you post a link to it, Magistorian? Raven Wings has potential. Lidiara Kinseekers. So we can name... We have a couple shapeshifters. We're certainly cutting this Troll. We're going to cut this card too. I don't like it. I guess I'll take this card, but I'm not going to play it, obviously. I guess in that case I'll just take the uncommon to fill the vault quicker. Yeah, it hasn't come up very much for me. Arachnoform. I already have one that I'm not playing. Yespera Sentinel. How good is this card going to be in my deck? Could be a fine time to try the Yespera Sentinel. I think Raven Wings also could be good. I could also play a second Bind the Monster. I have been impressed by the card. So what do we not want? I like Rune of Might with Raven Wings. That's a good little combo. Cosima and Horizon Seeker is a nice little combo. Honestly, I can probably cut the Yarakin Seekers. Sure, it's fine. It's a 4-mana 3/5, which is overstated, but it does require some work. Like, Changeling into most of my 3-drops into Kin Seekers works. I'll look at the deck after I build this Magic Historian. So let's just look through the cards I'm not going to add. I'm not going to add a Null, not going to add these. None of these are making the cut, and none of these green cards are making the cut. I could consider Broken Wings and Jesper Sentinel, I guess. We're certainly going to try to bias heavier towards green, so every blue card comes at a premium. Our green is 18 to 8, so we're probably going to try to cut blue cards so we can get up to 11. If we want to go up to 11 green sources. So this card works well with my Glade, my Masked Vandal. It helps me cast cards a little bit earlier, but I don't think I really care about that. And I'm not using the fixing ability of it, so I'm going to cut that. Easy cut, or relatively easy cut. I like all my 2-drops. I think Raven Wings is good in this deck. It gives my Lindworm some power. I think I'm going to cut the Kin Seekers. It's a card that's like okay, but I don't need 4-drops. And it's blue, which is a knock against it. So 2 more cuts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue cards. Mistwalker is a pretty obvious cut, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. Just because it's going to be hard to cast it with only 6 blue sources, and it's much better on turn 3 than on other turns. So I could see cutting Mistwalker from this deck. It has synergy with pretty much only the Realm Walker. I like these 1-mana plays because I have so many like foretell cards, so that on turn 3 I can foretell plus play a 1-drop. And I guess the last cut is Broken Wings because it's just a very marginal card. So I think this is going to be the build. 11/6 mana base seems good to me when I have 16/6 distribution on my colors. If you ever wonder, you can find that right here. 70% of my deck is green. So I like having 11. It also helps me cast Old Growth Troll. But yeah, this is a pretty cool deck. I really do want to try out this Mistwalker at some point, but I guess I'll find that chance in another deck. Anyway, that's it for the build, and I'll see you folks in the matches.
Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support me over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support me at the credits level. I really do appreciate the support, and it is thanks to the support of patrons that I'm able to continue producing high quality videos on a consistent basis. Even those who pledge just a single $1 a month really do help me out, and all patrons gain access to my card by card grade spreadsheet for Kaldheim, so you get that nice little resource no matter what level of patron you are, and then you can get access to other cool things at higher tiers. But without further ado, let's get to the matches.
Welcome to round 1. We're going to keep this hand on the draw, I believe. Even if it wasn't on the draw, it's still good. What are they going to go for? Ooh, Battlefield Raptor. We're going to just do this now. It saves us like 6 damage in the long game. Thanks, Juice Ain't Free. Just going to save us a lot of damage over time. If they had any auras, they get a lot worse now. Look at that gold vein pick, eh? Ooh, this guy's going to be sweet. And Horizon Seeker can even get the land we need for it. I like how you can tell they're going to play the Veil. Attack first in case we get a blowout with Snakeskin Veil or something. So we know they don't have like Kaya's Onslaught, Doombolt, Iron Price, or whatever that one's called. There's silence as they decide whether or not to counter my Horizon Seeker. They could frostbolt it. Unfortunate. Wrecks my snakeskin veil a little bit. What are they going to get on turn 4? Ooh, Beskir Shieldmate. Sure. We'll just jam our old growth troll. No attacks, because if they kill our troll, we want to be able to do some stuff. They have Bounding Gold. We do have Masked Vandal. So this is 1 tap sack. So we can make another 4/4 right now, or we could just play this. I'm just going to hold up my Snakeskin Veil. I don't need to get too ambitious here. And we can keep it hexproof for however long. Snakeskin Veil will protect it. Come at me, Brohim. The only card they can have is Squash. I don't care about treasures they make. They're a 2-color deck. They're not going to be casting anything too crazy with those, I anticipate. I do have Cyril's Packmate in here, so it is probably worth it to foretell this. Because that means I have card draw. I also have Behold, so just being able to cast this for cheaper is nice. Old Growth Troll's a beating, my gosh. 2 4/4s. Sure, come at me, bro. While you're hitting me for 2, I'm hitting you for 5. How exciting is that? Yeah, Troll's amazing. And both of us are kind of flooding out, but my cards were just higher quality by a lot. Ah, there we go. Mr. Packmate. If I draw my second Snakeskin, I still can't kill them. So casting this pre-combat didn't really matter. I'm not even going to bother with the Realm Walker. Hello, Sujov. Yeah, the format is a bit top-heavy. Okay. We have the Snakeskin Veil to protect from most things. Oh, that's wild. What a play. Wow. You could say I was hoisted by my own petard. Wolf. Oh, that's a good play, Sujov. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that would have been way better. Nice call, because then this thing couldn't have blocked. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Yeah, Magister destroying that card's great. Having Agar means you should never cut a Squelch from your deck. But yeah, we got a nice little win there. Overperformers, Old Growth Troll. Having this gave me some confidence to go for my fight spell. And also, this card quietly saved me like 6 damage, 8 damage, however many turns the game was. I was never going to be able to block the Raptor, so real good there. I definitely made a misplay. I should have done what Sujov suggested and fought the smaller creature to avoid that scenario. But yeah, that was a good one. Good round. I was pretty sure I was going to be safe with the fight. It's not mono green. There's like 6 blue cards. Sky Elon. We have 11 green sources in the deck, though. This is the deck for anyone just joining us. Pretty good deck. Broken Wings is interesting. If I didn't have Masked Vandal, I think I'd play Broken Wings. But I do have enchantment removal in the deck, so I don't need to run a marginal card when I've got so many All-Stars. Sir Rolf's Packmate is just a complete beating. We even have some flying threats. Yeah, Kosuma is also a really good card. It works well with our Horizon Seeker, so that's nice. Look at us go. Realm Walker naming Wolf. The Wolf! Always lead with Forest when you have Old Growth Troll. Huh. Yay, not punished. Okay. So do I foretell, or do I just cast my Gladewalker? What are the situations here? They're playing green-black. I'll save myself a point of damage. Do I want to unforetell next turn is the question. I'm just going to cast it. But I can put counters on other things. I'm going to cast it. It'll save me a damage. I don't know. It's tough. That was a tricky choice. I'm happy if they use a combat trick here. Maybe not that combat trick. Kinda wrecked. Gonna get rid of the Augury Raven. Punished. So this really didn't work out. Oh, they missed a land. Nice. Oh my gosh. Well, hello. You don't say if it isn't the old wolf. Do they have another demonic gifts? Whew, wow. Getting a wolf already. We could have almost got Mask Vandal. Free 1-3, anybody? So I can target my Realm Walker. Then I can bind the Coma's Faithful. Hold up my Snakeskin Veil. And I can discard the Mask Vandal if necessary. Maybe I should have known that they had that combo when they attacked me for 1 into my 2/2. That being said, it did make them get rid of the card from their hand. Do I foretell or do I hold up Snakeskin Veil? Probably foretell. They haven't had removal up to this point. They need to draw a land to cast most of the relevant removal spells anyway. They can't cast -3/-3. Okay, Feed the Serpent is now online. Rewarded for going for the Behold.
Come on, we can do this.
Let's see what we're working with here.
Come on, you're making me look bad.
Green does still have some enchantments. They could put a like land enchantment onto their guy. That is good. Old Growth Troll. Lindworm is still a nice attacker. I have more binds. I have more Serulfs. Sure. I think getting their 5/5 off the board is huge for me, so we'll trade off there. Or we'll trade for their 2 small creatures. We should hold these lands because we have Cosima in the deck. Hey, Dwiceys. I can Alpha Strike into them. Well, Struggle for Skemfar is going to be good. It is sad to mill Cosima and our Bind. Bind would have been a good draw as well. Oh, I hope they don't have a Struggle for Skemfar. That would suck for me. Because then I can no longer struggle them with my Skemfar. Grizzled Outrider is just a big creature. Hi, the Ultimately. It's going alright so far. We're up a game. We're 1-0, I think. Struggle's our last answer to a 5/5. We would just have to have another Lindworm. Our second Snakeskin could let us trade with it. We could hit another Augury Raven. Cosima being gone is a big deal, though. Masked Vandal. Well, that's a bummer. That means we have to just trade off the Troll for the Outrider. We have plenty of lands. Death Touche. Well, we can get rid of Death Touch at least. With our Patience, we get rid of their annoying little Saga. Yeah, Seymour Glass. Definitely true. Maybe they have a way down. So we are in great shape. Oh, that's huge. What a draw. That was one of the more savage sequences we could have had. Not going to risk our 6/6. Trading with a 1/3. That was a really good turn. That's Wild Magisteratorian. Oh, they did have it! Sneaky devil. Wrecked me. I had my Masked Vandal waiting in the wings for so long. Are they going to concede now? Lindworm is coming. That means I don't want to activate this guy. Activate this on their end step. I could have activated this, but then I shuffle this away and a forest doesn't help me at all here. Another victory. Wow. Beefy creatures could just be really good. The 5/5 might just overperform in this set. Maybe I was supposed to take it. I think I took a Mistwalker over it. But maybe I was supposed to take it. The 5/5. The thing with Mistwalker is I haven't really played the card much, but I keep hearing good things from other people. And I kind of I value that a little bit. It doesn't make me love the card inherently, but it makes me want to try it. It just doesn't fit with my deck. Okie doke. On the play. We'll keep this. We can play most of our cards. Time to just obliterate them. I'm gonna foretell this for ultimate devastation. Thank you so much, Clinical, for the subscription. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the formation. It's really nice. Let's get a warm welcome in chat for Clinical. Well, this is just about perfect. I think I'm going to diversify my threats. Actually, now that I think about it, that's really bad because there's a deal 4. I was afraid of the deal 5, but a red-white aggro deck's not going to play the deal 5. So getting this out of the Demon Bolt range would have been better. My bad. We're doing alright, Clinical. We're 2-0. That was a pretty costly mistake if they do have the Demon Bolt. I was afraid of the deal 5 to a tapped creature, and I was like, oh, I might as well keep my guy around, but now I've opened myself up to way more removal. I guess bounding gold too, so maybe it wasn't a bad play. Okay, well... This is one of those games where everything has lined up super well for me. Where he walks, the very ground shakes. This is one of the knights who says knee. Terrifying to behold. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Oh gosh. Well. Sorry for the banging that sound effect. That was all that came to mind when I see our poor opponent. Yikes. Yikes. Good game. No, I don't want to BM, but that was a yikes. They just hit 4 lands off of their thing. Always have a backup plan. That's what that one is. That's hilarious. Always have a backup plan. They just say such funny things. I could still lose this. I think this is a fine trade here. And then I'm just going to jam my Lindworm. Oh, they're chumping. Interesting. That's probably best case scenario for me. Because they're going to maybe load up this Craven Hulk. Yep. Yikes. Maybe they'll put it on Clarion Spirit. Not having the 5th counter on here might have also made my attacks worse. Oh, they might just be dead here if they don't have a second spell. They probably have a second spell. They have 3 cards in hand. But if they don't, then they are dead. Because this guy cannot block alone. The counters part of that card is really irritating too. That's not great for your hero. Oh, well, we're not going to block. They have to jump with this, and then this can't block alone. That's our best chance of winning. Well, it does put some pressure on me. And you do have to turn the corner sometime. Ouch. So Masked Vandal would win me the game. No, it wouldn't, because I don't have a creature dead. Gosh darn it. I don't have any outs anymore. Ratatouille. Does that do it? Augury Raven? Snakeskin Veil. 5. Trample for 1. Oh, it's so close. Oh, you're right. I would have won. Oh, you're right. I messed it up. Yeah. You're right. I could have put on this and then buffed it up to 4 power. Whoopsie daisies. Oh, I messed it up. Oh well, it happens. But yeah, that would have been much better. I would have been able to have 2 4-powered creatures. Bum ba da bum. Oh, didn't I draw Snakeskin Veil off of the Rune of Might? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say I don't think I made a mistake. I just remembered that I drew it off the Rune of Might. Yeah, that's not a mistake. There's no way I do have 2 of those in my deck, but I already drew one of them. Oh, I am totally hosed. Not really. They're gonna get another 1/1, which kind of hoses me. So I think I am probably dead. That is just unlucky in the way that it worked out. If I had had one more draw step, maybe. They gotta cast Valor. Get another 1/1 from this thing. Wow. Come on, Masked Vandal, please. To kill the Bound in Gold. If they don't cast this for some reason. Never punished. Oh, that was razor edge. Almost got them. I think I could have maybe the turn that I took off to play for my like beatdown plan to play my 6/6 might have been the turn that lost me the game. It just feels so bad to cast my 1-mana removal spell instead of playing my 6/6. But if I had just done that, I might have been able to like force a double block for something and then got him to a low life total. So it's really close on that call. I need to draw some pack mates or something to draw me cards. Ooh, this is a good hand. On the draw, but still. Lots of good stuff going on here. Oh, sorry, Wingspear. I'll get to your deck after this round. Sorry about that. They're using Orzhov Sleeves. What does that tell me? Ah, obviously they're playing blue-green. I could behold this, I could behold this. What do I do on turn 2? I think it's between the Raven and the Gladewalker. I think I'm going to foretell the Raven. I think making a 4/4 flyer could be really good. Much more so than a 1/2/2 fly 2/2 on the ground. Draugr, Thought Thief, eh? Well, now a 2-2 on the ground is looking mighty appealing. They're targeting themselves. Strong tactical play. I could also bind this as a monster. Yeah, I like that better. And the next turn I can make a 4 for a bird. That way I get to make my bird as big as possible. You do self pretty much every time. I think red and blue have a lot of really good cards. Like, blue just has so many good ones. The Raven. Raven of the sky. I take control. My Raven. I foresee my Raven being bigger than yours. Yeah, that could end up badly for me. Zombie, eh? Well, we have to beat them down, I think, before things get too out of control. Gladewalker. Quoth the Raven. How many zombies do they have? Eyesight Troll, okay, and that's active now? Well, at least we get another big attack in. Oh, baby. Come on, double block me, man. Oh, yeah, we gotta kill this Eyesight Troll. That thing's never gonna be killable for us. He's just gonna brick wall my Lindworm all game. Whatever was I supposed to do? Oh, baby. They look like they don't have an answer for the Raven. They got plenty of ground game for this bad boy, though. Okay, we're gonna start off with this, see what we hit. I like that. That's gonna be good on my flyer. Or my ground guy. So this is 2, 5, 6. Oh yeah, way better on the ground guy. If I attack with all... Yeah, attacking with all is best. They'll try to eat this, chump this maybe. I don't even know. And then they die. Snakeskin Veil has been really good. These changelings, the Gladewalkers, coming in clutch. Let's go. I will see you folks next round. Whoa! After the rank up animation, let's get pumped about that. Gold 3. New heights of fame and glory. Okay, on the draw, we have 11 green sources in the deck. And we need to draw 1. And we have 3 draw steps because first turn, second turn, third turn. So we have roughly 1 in 3 odds every draw step. I'm going to keep this hand. Mulliganing is so bad and limited. And this card's really good in our deck. Naming Wolf. We also have some blue cards. And we could draw a Silverwolf's Packmate. Never punished at all. Draw your forest on your first draw step. Cast all your spells on curve. Oh, yes. Let the beatdown commence. You're welcome, Laser Beam. Man, I feel so relaxed right now. Like, today's just a good day. Ooh, they're playing 3 colors. Shocker. Well, this is going to be good. I am going to play this and name Wolf. I should make a t-shirt that says hashtag never punished. I get punished plenty of the time. I don't think I'm the ambassador of never punished. Population Nikolai. Ooh, first time drawing Raven Wings could be good. I'm going to get rid of that guy. Realm Walker is here. I would love to draw a wolf. Specifically Serulf's Packmate. Ah. I am going to chump block with this so I can kill this with my... Aw, man. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe wondering why I did that creature instead. And it's basically because the this thing exiles my highest power creature. I'm still hoping to hit a wolf off this, because I know my next draw step's a blank. Come on, wolf. Oh, they get to choose which creature gets exiled? Well, that's not good for me. If only that card destroyed. Oh, I'm so dead. Mandel doesn't do anything. It's just going to get tapped by their Gold Maw. I need to draw my 6/6 gain 4 card. That would be good. Yeah, I'm just dead. Oh well. Lindworm! The Lindworm. Unfortunate there, but we just kind of flooded out. Drawing many lands. We got the 3 wins at least, though, so can't be too disappointing.
One thing about Best of 1 is that it's just higher variance, so having like 60% win rate in Best of 1 is just incredible.
Oh, we finally get to play with Cosima. That'll be fun. Exciting stuff. Always lead with Forest in case we draw Old Growth Troll. We couldn't kill the enchantment with Vandal because we didn't have a creature in our graveyard to exile. Elvish War Master's a heck of a card. I do sometimes, the ultimately. The music for Cosima is pretty epic. This guy's gonna be a struggle to beat. We have one of our own bombs. I'm just gonna get rid of a Snakeskin Veil. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of Bind the Monster. They don't have anything good to bind. My lands are good with my Cosima. Put a Voyage counter on it. This is looking bad for our hero. Never mind! Get him! Oh, never mind. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Well, at least it blanked the first half, but they didn't fight. I've made that sound a lot today. It's probably not a fun sound. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna have to bring back Cosima. Feels bad, but such is the nature of the world. This card is unreal. I just get owned by it every time I see it. Is it just me, or have we not drawn particularly well? Or we've been just savagely outdrawn in every situation? Like, geez Louise, what the heck? We will exile Cosima. And then we'll hope they don't have a land to buff all their elves. If they just buff all their elves, we are screwed. We are toast. Das ist toast! 4, 6, 9, 12, 15, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. Get out of here, Elvish War Master! So we'll bring back Cosima now. No! They baited and outsmarted me! They're too clever! No! Opponent is too smart! Why can't I have a brain that is the size of their brain? My gosh. The horror. Someone actually told me this in all seriousness. They weren't joking. They said, Nikolai, you're a smart kid, but your head isn't that big, so there's only so much that you can do. Wow, that was wild. What a run. Our deck is sick, though, I must say. Our deck is pretty cool. 3-3. Sometimes luck goes in your side. We had a couple of... Our first couple matches were close. The matches we lost that one that came down to the wire where our, like, Rune of Strength, we were, like, 2 damage off or something. Or 1 damage off, even. So there was that one. Then there was the game we just lost where they just had Elvish Warmaster do Elvish Warmaster things. And then the third loss was the one where we just flooded out, right? Where we just drew all lands pretty much. So, I mean, it happens. The deck was sick. It was really fun to draft. Are there any cards that maybe would have improved it for us? Maybe. I'm not sure. I still want to try out Mistwalker a little bit more. But yeah, really sweet deck, really sweet draft. I do hope you liked it. If you did make it all the way to the end of the video, remember to hit that thumbs up button. It does actually help out the video do well, reach more viewers, helps the channel grow. And you can also help the channel grow by subscribing. It is free to do, and it just gives you a little notification when I post videos, especially if you click that bell. I don't even fully understand what the bell does, but I think it helps. And the bell ratio on my channel is pretty low, probably because I don't always mention it in these little spiels I do. And if you do want to leave a comment, I do read and respond to all the comments that I get. So leave a comment in the comment section down below with your thoughts, feedback, encouragement, anything you want to say. And leave a hashtag. What should we make the hashtag? Maybe we should make it hashtag Wolf Tribal, because we did name Wolf with our Realm Walker, so that's pretty fun. Hashtag Wolf Tribal to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. You can also check out the Twitch stream live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas if you want to find more of my stuff and catch me live and say hello and stuff like that. You can also support my content via the Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, and all patrons, even for just $1 a month, gain access to my card-by-card grade spreadsheet for Kaldheim, which I'm constantly updating as I get wrecked by Elvish Warmaster. That card goes up. As I play my Old Growth Troll, that card goes up, things like that. As I learn more about the cards, Snakeskin Veil, real performer here in this draft, as was Guardian Gladewalker doing good work. But yeah, those are another cool things. And then you can also read my articles. You can join the free NicolaiBolas Discord server linked below. And one last cool thing you can do is if you have Amazon Prime, you can go over to my Twitch channel and subscribe for free. It's included with Prime, so it's at no additional cost to you, but you're helping my content, support me, and make more videos for all of you. So yeah, and also if you want and you're not a Discord user, you can follow the NicolaiBolas Twitter account, and I post there when I go live and when I post new videos. So that's a good place to get updates on what my content's up to, even though I don't really use it to talk about the stuff. It's mostly just a place where you can see what's up with my content. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I had fun playing it, even though the deck got to 3-3. 3-3 is still pretty solid, and I had fun doing it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.